We're back. Matt Boone, Ryan Clark, WZR. Here we got about 20 more minutes, I believe. We got dark match notes. Ryan, you're in the arena right now. What's going on, man?
I am, man. Give me just 1 second to get outside, man, because it's really, really loud in here. Give me 1 second.
All right.
What's up, buddy?
It sounds terrible, man.
All right, we're back. I'm sorry, man. I'm sorry. We had Justin Roberts is the ring announcer for tonight, which we already noted on the website. In the opening match, I'm not sure if it was Superstars or a dark match, Eric Escobar, who's from Developmental, came out, was billed as being from Puerto Rico, came out, cut a promo, and, well, not all of his promo, said something in Puerto Rican, crowd booed him, and then he said something like...
Who did he wrestle?
It was him versus Primo, who I believe he arrived with earlier in the day, was billed as being Puerto Rican, and then cut a promo, just basically said something in Puerto Rican, and then he said typical New Yorker as everybody booed him, and turns out that he actually said he was glad to be there, or something like that, and it just ended right now with Primo.
So he's spoken what language was that again?
Puerto Rican.
Oh, okay.
What?
Is that a language?
What's that?
Is that a language?
Puerto Rican?
Yeah.
Well, is it Mexican? Isn't Puerto Rican Mexican?
Spanish, no?
Spanish, right.
Puerto Ricans speak Spanish, right? Okay.
Right. Puerto Rican, Mexican, Spanish, all speak Spanish. So
we speak English.
Spanish.
We don't speak American, right? You know, it's kind of like that.
So you're saying I should have said Spanish? Came out and spoke Spanish.
Yes, it's Spanish. Not there's no such thing as speaking Puerto Rican unless that's an accent that you're familiar with or something. I don't know.
My apologies. We have Matt Striker. This looks to be Superstars. I guess the match before this was a dark match. Matt Striker. He came to ringside for Superstars, which is about to start right now. I'm sure they're going to do some pyro here. And
Who's coming out right now?
What's that?
Who's coming out right now?
Matt Striker just came out for commentary, and I believe they're going to do some pyro for Superstars here, and then we'll get underway. Probably at least one match, I would assume. We know that Chris Masters is here. We know that Sheamus is here. So it's possible that they could be a part of Superstars. We'll have to wait and see here in a second. The Superstars theme song is airing right now, so expect some loud pyro here in a second.
You should go and get closer so we can hear some of it.
You want to hear the pyro?
Yeah, go ahead.
All right.
All right, this is the opening of Superstars. They're about to set up the pyro.
Actually, you know
what? I'm setting it up, man.
Well, they didn't even do an intro. They aired one of those Did You Know facts. Plastic screen, and
you can't hear that, yeah.
Sheamus, as I just noted, is on his way to the ring for a Superstars match. Sheamus versus, be able to tell you here in just 1 second.
Alrighty, so we got our first Superstars match.
It filled up nicely, man. I mean, I would say you still got that upper level that starts off, but I would say probably about 8,000 or 9,000, which is okay. I mean, for a Monday Night Raw, a live Monday Night Raw, I'm sure they would have expected more. I mean, they've had loads more, you know what I mean?
That's only a little over half, right? Who we got?
We've got Sheamus and Tyler Rex.
Tyler Rex. All right, so that's the first Superstars match.
That'll be the first Superstars. So in the dark match, we had Eric Escobar from Developmental against Primo. Primo got the win there. And then in our first Superstars match, we've got Sheamus versus Tyler Rex from ECW.
How's the crowd over there? Is the crowd hot for the action already, or does it seem like it's going to be a lively crowd?
Primo got one of the loudest spots of the night. You know what I mean? Eric Escobar had
Wouldn't that wait? Wouldn't that have been the first pop of the night?
What do you mean first pop of the night?
You said it was the loudest pop of the night. That would have been the very first one of the night.
It would have been the crowd's hot. I mean, I bet you nobody else gets obviously the Cenas and people like that, but I mean that was huge for somebody like Primo, for a mid-card talent. You know what I mean?
Well,
just because
that's a good sign for the crowd. Then I guess the crowd's going to be a live one tonight.
Well, you never know. Al Sharpton comes out. And
they could ruin. Yeah, they could ruin it. Yeah. Any other notes? I mean, do we know anything of the Hell in the Cell's above the ring? You said so. There's likely to be some kind of Hell in the Cell match. And what else we got? Anything else going on?
Yeah, Hell in a Cell is definitely over the ring. Not the standard cage. Not the quick one that they set up. It's definitely the Hell in the Cell cage. So I'd be surprised if they didn't at least lower that down at some point tonight. Maybe to tease, what the structure looks like or something along those lines. You know what I mean?
Or they have a promo in the cage or have a match in the cage. Something with the cage to get it ready for the pay-per-view on Sunday, because that's the whole idea of the pay-per-view on Sunday is Hell in the Cell.
Right, exactly. Just to get the cage on TV, I'm sure they'll have to lower it.
So what's going on? What's going on in the ring right now? Do you have a screen in front of you somewhere in the hallway, or are you at
it's hard to be able to walk inside the arena here, man. I'll do my best. Sheamus on the offense right now. So I got for you, man. It's hard, man. This is tough. This is very difficult.
They don't have screens around like remember Vegas UFC. You go to the bathroom, they got screens every fucking where you go. There's a screen so you don't miss anything.
No. They've got the main screen in the center of the arena, but it's above the Hell in the Cell cage. So you've got the cage on the screen, so it's basically buried all the way up top in the rafters. You know what I mean? I always forget how difficult this is, man, to have to do a live radio show or whenever we do the SmackDown tapings, how loud it is in here. And just, man, it's hard to keep focused. You know what I'm saying? With all these people around. But we're doing it, man. We're doing it.
We got Sheamus and Tyler Rek in the ring. So we got our first Superstars match. You said earlier, in case you're just tuning in, Primo was in the dark match against somebody I don't even know. Who's his opponent?
Tyler Rek. It's basically a squash up until this point. All Sheamus from what I'm seeing. Obviously, they've got the screen up. They've got the Titantron that you're able to view it on. Which is what I'm looking at right now. But
is the crowd popping a lot, or is the crowd dead for this match? I mean, what's going on? I don't hear anything. I was gonna say I don't hear anything really.
No, I'm not in the hallway right now. Just kind of peeking in on the Titantron thing, just trying to keep it so people can hear. But yeah, it's just basically a squash with Sheamus. The entire match, like I said, the match before this was definitely a dark match with Eric Escobar and Primo, as we noticed several times before.
And how many matches do they usually tape for Superstars? Is it usually just one match and then the other are at Tuesday, or is it the other way around?
I'd say one or two matches for Superstars. You're probably going to get one at Raw and then two at SmackDown, or two at Raw, one at SmackDown, somewhere along the lines of that.
We still have a half an hour until 9 o'clock, so I mean there has to be something planned to go. I mean, is there a lot of downtime in between Superstars and Raw usually?
I think Superstars tend to have longer matches. We don't get WGN America up here, so I'm not able to watch that. But I mean, on a weekly basis for an hour-long show, and you're only taping 3 matches a week, I couldn't imagine that. You know what I mean? And you're not going to have that many backstage segments. I don't even know. I haven't been able to catch the show, so I don't know if they do backstage segments.
They've done some interview stuff. They've done some segment stuff that like non-match stuff. I get WGN. I just don't watch it, but I mean they do have usually 3 matches and then a couple little things they do. You know, interviews, stuff in the ring, whatever.
See, I mean we never get the backstage segments. They never air over the live stream. So we just what we get every Monday night on the website is just the
quick match.
The match, the match results. So this one's still ongoing, man. It's actually back and forth now. It was a squash early on for Sheamus. Like I said, Tyler Rek on the offense right now. Sheamus is kind of white. You know what I'm saying? You've seen Sheamus, right? I've
seen a picture of him once. Is he like the guy with the red hair and he looks all rednecky? Yeah. Okay, yeah. I don't know him now. I've never seen him on TV, but I've seen a picture of him on the WWE.com website.
Well,
in case you're just tuning in, this is Matt Boone and Ryan Clark. Ryan Clark's live in the arena at the Times Union Center in Albany, New York for Raw tonight. We've already got the dark matchup. Primo got a win over Jabra. And the first Superstars match in the ring right now is Sheamus and Tyler Rek. So that's what we got going on so far. There should be I think one more match. Something else should happen.
I would expect Chris Masters to be in the other Superstars match. We'll find out here in a couple minutes. Stay on the air here, but I'd expect Chris Masters to be a part of.
I doubt he's on Raw, so I mean it would have to be something.
Right. Okay. Well, I tell you what, he got digged in his return, didn't he, man? Made the no hype at all. No,
he got a main event out of nowhere for no reason before the last pay-per-view, and then they did nothing with him after it, even though, he wasn't involved in the storyline. He's still in the main event match on Raw before the pay-per-view.
Right.
What do we got? Is the match over? What do we got all that noise?
Sheamus defeated Tyler Rex. Couldn't tell you how, because I missed it. I was walking down the hallway, but I see Sheamus in the ring right now with Tyler Rex down.
How's the crowd reacting? Are they into it or what?
Crowd wasn't all that. Better for Primo and Eric Escobar, you know what I mean?
So it is the pop of the night so far. There you go.
Yeah. So Sheamus over Tyler Rex in the first Superstars match, but this Thursday night. Hopefully we'll be able to get you at least another match. Stick with me for 1 second while we introduce these new guys. I will tell you what, man, it is so difficult. I know I just said this a few minutes ago, but it is so difficult to be able to concentrate, try to produce a live radio.
You're doing a good job. You're doing a good job, man. Are you drinking over there?